My love language is conversation, and I feel like I have been starved of conversation my entire life. Like, I just want to have a conversation where we say everything and absolutely nothing to each other. Language for me has just been this like battlefield of navigating projection and navigating unspoken friendship dynamics, by the way that people do not say things when they are upset, by the way that people refuse connection when they don't know what to say. And it's just like, I don't know what to say either, and perhaps we don't have to say anything, but at least if you could say something, anything at all. And I'm also really tired of being told to read more. I don't want to read. I feel like reading is such a solitary activity. I want conversation. And I find that I have all of these brilliant ideas that come from reading, and what really suffocates me is that I have nobody to share them with. I'm starting to share these things online, and I hope that they can be received with some level of like open-mindedness or like engagement of conversation that doesn't require me to be some sort of teacher, but rather somebody who you can talk to. And I find that I'm in this odd space where if the only person that I can talk to is not even a person at all, if the people that I want to conversate with are only on paper or are dead, and the people around me are scared. I just want to feel how it feels to speak. And I don't really care if it doesn't make sense. It makes radical sense to me in the sense that it feels good. But I would really love to have that reflected by people who aren't requiring me to fix them, who aren't requiring anything from me other than just to pay attention to the ramblings that I so rarely allow myself the luxury of indulging in. And I think too about this quote that I saw about how language is built in isolation, and people who are great speakers, people who are great thinkers are often those who are the most isolated. Language was a comfort. Language was a tool of self-soothing, connecting through language, connecting with inanimate people who didn't exist or perhaps existed once and no longer exist. That was my form of connection for growing up. And I find that now in my adult life is seen as something delusional, has been seen as something ridiculous or overwrought or too like winding, and cut it short and make it snappy and simply like, you're cutting off the way that I connect to myself. I'm cutting off the way that I connect to myself to connect to you. And that in and of itself is not a connection that I should even be fighting for, but that's the only connection that I've been surrounded by. And I'm so thirsty for just conversation that allows me to just like exist in like a vast expanse. Because I love speaking, I love talking, I love language, I love thinking, I love discussing, I love debating, and it's really fun for me.